This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, dear physios. This is Pallavi Dangat Jadhav, Associate Professor with Dr. Gaurav Bhatnagar, Professor at MIP College of Physiotherapy. Welcome, Latur. Welcomes all you on free webinar on legal aspects of physiotherapy organized by Maharashtra Institute of Physiotherapy, Latur. This institute was established in August 2005, which is situated in the campus of Maharashtra Institute of Medical Sciences, Latur. And it is the first in Marathwada region to cater the needs of physiotherapy facilities. It is affiliated to MUHS Nashik. The aim of establishment of this institute is to provide opportunities and excellence in the field of physiotherapy to deserving young men and women in this area. Currently, we are having undergraduates and post-graduation courses in our college, and we have a post-graduation in community physiotherapy. Today, we are fortunate enough to have an eminent speaker, Dr. Sudeep Kale, President, Maharashtra OT and PT Council. Sir has done his post-graduation in cardiorespiratory physiotherapy and bagged silver medal from Pune University. He has also pursued PhD in physiotherapy from MUHS Nashik. Currently serving as Associate Professor at Terna Physiotherapy College, Navi Mumbai. Also, BOS and faculty member at MUHS Nashik. He is also advisory member of Physiotherapy Package Mahatma Phule Jan Arogya Yojana, Government of Maharashtra. CEP member of IAP National Head Committee. He is also an editorial board member of 4 journals, and author of book Breathe Retraining in COPD Patients. He is first to receive MUHS Best Teacher Award in 2012-13. Also received Distinguished Service Award by IAP, Esteemed Inspiration Award by Tripura Physiotherapy Association, Inspirational Award and Physiotherapy Ambassador Award by Uttar Pradesh Physiotherapy Association, Dynamic Physiotherapy Award by Assam Physiotherapy Association, Physiotherapy Excellence Award by Haryana Chartered Physiotherapy Association. Also, Young Achiever Award by Arthroplasty Society of Mumbai. Sir, I welcome you today on behalf of Maharashtra Institute of Physiotherapy, Latur, for today's webinar. Before moving on for today's webinar, I request all the participants to mute your microphones, switch off your cameras for smooth proceeding. Participants can also put their questions in a chat box to organizer, and will try to answer as many as possible during question and answer session. I now request Dr. Sudeep sir to continue further. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pallavi. Thank you, MIP Institute, Dr. Gaurav, and all the staff of MIP Latur. It's a different topic, not usual topic, legal aspects of physiotherapy. So, itself is a huge topic. Today, we'll try to cover 3 different things of this legal aspect. We'll not go in the detail of law because law itself is a boring. I'm quite aware about that. I think I'm audible to all. If there is any issue, please put in the comment box and kindly mute your microphones. The next thing is what we are supposed to understand. The first thing is clinical practice, the scope of clinical practice. Mostly हमें क्या लगता है, scope means what? After doing this course, what job opportunities I will get? That is basically a scope in a dictionary meaning. But the thing is that legally the scope is something different. Scope of physiotherapy legally means after doing physiotherapy, what a physiotherapist can do. That is called as scope of physiotherapy. So we'll try to understand the different parts of scope of physiotherapy. Next, there is some technical problem at my side, so I request Pallavi madam to kindly run the PPT. Next, the scope of physiotherapy practice is given by two things, that is the professional statement of the practice and the definition of profession in the act. Next slide, please. So what is the statement of practice? Statement of practice is a document given by the council which says that a physiotherapist can do these many things. Most of the times क्या होता है कि we get lot of fight. फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट ने ये करना चाहिए, फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट ने ये करना नहीं चाहिए, फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट should follow my command, physiotherapist should do whatever I have given, so physiotherapist should follow my prescription. People say physiotherapist एक्सरे MRI क्यों प्रिस्क्राइब कर रहा है? Who are they? जब मैंने लिख के दिया है SWD has to be given, physiotherapist should follow that, so that we are supposed to understand. So these are the things are explained in the statement of practice which is given by council. Unfortunately, in India, not a single statement is available. Maharashtra State OT and PT Council is in the process to formulate this kind of statement of practice. So second thing is that the scope of practice is given by definition which is mentioned in the act of the council. So that definition gives us the power to practice independently or with some reservations. So we'll try to understand. ये हमें बार-बार पूछा जो जाता है कि फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट ने एक्सरे प्रिस्क्राइब नहीं करना चाहिए and physiotherapist should follow, whether there is legal power to them or whether there is a legal power to us, we'll check that. So what is a physiotherapy? Maharashtra State OTPT Council Act number 2nd of 2004 defines physiotherapy as the branch of modern medical science which include examination, assessment, interpretation, physical diagnosis, planning and execution of treatment. We'll try to understand these things. These are the most important thing. Every word has the legal value. So the first thing, physiotherapy is a branch of modern medical science. That means whatever the benefits which are given to the medical science that all physiotherapists will get. So it is a branch of modern medical science which includes examination, assessment, interpretation. People say physiotherapist interpretation क्यों करता है, physiotherapist examination क्यों करता है? There was one case in Mumbai where it was said that the orthopedic surgeon was used to assess the patient and he had a objection. Why physiotherapists are doing assessment even after my assessment? मैंने एक बार किया है, physiotherapist में assessment नहीं करना चाहिए. So just try to understand this definition gives us the right to do examination, assessment, interpretation and physical diagnosis. बहुत बार ये होता है, people say ये physiotherapist diagnose क्यों कर रहा है? When I have diagnosed the case, why the physiotherapist is doing the diagnosis? So just try to understand the act has given us power to do the diagnosis and that is physical diagnosis. Medical diagnosis is different, physical diagnosis is different. This is a issue जहाँ पे most of the hospitals there is a fight. So just try to inform them that we are not doing medical diagnosis, we are doing functional or physical diagnosis. Example क्या कि for example supracondylar fracture will be the medical diagnosis and the functional or physical diagnosis will be the post fracture contracture. So we can do the diagnosis, planning and execution of treatment. Just try to understand. जो हमें बार-बार ये बोला जाता है कि मैंने जो प्रिस्क्राइब किया वही फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट को देना है. As per this act, planning and execution of treatment is the right of a physiotherapist. And as per section 31(2) of Maharashtra State OTPT Council Act, if other than physiotherapist, if someone is planning and executing physiotherapy treatment, that is a punishable offense. So हमें ये जो बार-बार बोला जाता है कि मेरा जो प्रिस्क्रिप्शन है वही फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट ने करना है, legally it is not correct. So we can plan and execute the physiotherapy treatment. Now the next line is, and advice to any person for the purpose of preventing, correcting, alleviating and limiting dysfunction. इसका मीनिंग क्या है? Advice, we can give advice to the any person. बहुत बार ये देखा जाता है कि people say physiotherapist, why they are prescribing X-ray, why they are prescribing HRCT, MRI. So just try to understand. Since so many years we are reading the files, we are writing the medical document. फाइल में क्या लिखा होता है, प्रिस्क्रिप्शन पेपर पे क्या लिखा होता है? It is always written treatment, chief complaints, then treatment, and at the last they write advice, ADV, ECG, blood test, lipid profile, HRCT, or X-ray. They write. So just try to understand, medically, legally, all test, diagnostic test, they falls into the category of advice. कभी ऐसे हमने देखा नहीं कि डॉक्टर लिखता है RX, ECG, X-ray. Never. It is advice. So by this definition, physiotherapists are entitled to advice for the patient. So if you are prescribing X-ray, if you are prescribing HRCT, MRI, or any diagnostic tool which is in relation with that case, it is legally allowed. So we can advise for prevention, correction, alleviation, and limiting dysfunction. Next line, acute and chronic bodily malfunction, limiting the dysfunction, measuring the. Can you just get back to the previous slide? Previous slide. So, limiting dysfunction, acute and chronic bodily malfunction, including life-saving measures via chest physiotherapy in intensive care unit. By this act, Government of Maharashtra has given physiotherapy as a life-saving modality. Chest physiotherapy is a life-saving modality. जो हमें बोला जाता है कि फिजियोथेरेपी सिर्फ प्रिवेंशन है, रिहैबिलिटेशन है. By this, legally, a chest physiotherapist is defined as a life-saving treatment modality. So that is, our role is even in the life-saving in the ICU. Then fitness during the physical disorder or disability, promoting physical fitness, facilitating healing and pain relief and treatment of physiological and physical response using physical agents, activities and devices, including exercise, mobilization, manipulation, therapeutic ultrasound, electrical and thermal agents, and electrotherapy for diagnosis, treatment and prevention. इसका मीनिंग क्या है? बीच में क्या हुआ? There was one hospital where one person has taken objection on physiotherapist performing EMG and CV. He said that physiotherapist should not do it. Physiotherapist को किसने rights दिया है EMG and CV करने का? So just see the word, that is most important. The electrical and thermal agents and electrotherapy for diagnosis. What we do in the physiotherapy, what we do in the SD curve, we give electrical impulse, we record response. So that is SD curve. What is mentioned in this act? Electrical agents and electrotherapy for diagnosis. इसका मीनिंग क्या है? जहां पे भी इलेक्ट्रिकल एजेंट है, इलेक्ट्रिकल इंपल्स है, physiotherapist is entitled to do that. So what is EMG? Electrical impulse is given, record is response is recorded. What is NCV? Electrical impulse is given, record is the response is recorded. What is ECG? Electrical impulse is given, response is recorded. What is EEG? Electrical impulse is given, response is recorded. So if you see this definition, by this definition, even a physiotherapist can do the EEG because it is application of electrical agent, electrical stimulation and recording the response. So those people who think physiotherapist ने ये नहीं करना चाहिए should know that by the law, physiotherapists are entitled to do this. So in this slide, just try to understand, physiotherapist can plan, execute treatment, physiotherapist can prescribe the investigation, give advice in relation to that particular case, and physiotherapist can perform the EMG and CV and other things. We have given the support of this, and that person has to take his objection back. Next slide, please. Now, second thing is physiotherapy. As a physiotherapist, unfortunately, even after 60-70 years in this country, अभी भी हमें कुछ बेसिक क्वेश्चन पूछे जाते हैं. We'll take two basic frequently asked questions. The first thing is physiotherapist paramedic है, allied है, independent profession है. बहुत बार ये बोला जाता है, अरे ये तो क्या पैरामेडिकल वाले, फिजियोथेरेपी में पैरामेडिकल वाले, and we get offended. We try to give the answer to them. We say we are not paramedical, we study anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, we study medicine, surgery, ortho. People try to ask the questions. So just try to understand, we have to answer them not on the academic or emotional background, we have to answer them on the legal background. So we'll check by law whether we are a paramedic, allied, or the independent. Next slide, please. So for that purpose, we have to see the status of physiotherapy covered by Indian law. So ये कौन डिसाइड करता है फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट पैरामेडिकल है या नॉन पैरामेडिकल है? ये डिसाइड करता है पार्लियामेंट ऑफ इंडिया, असेंबली ऑफ दैट स्टेट, जो कुछ लॉज पास करता है, एंड दे गिव सम रिकॉग्निशन टू द प्रोफेशन. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड प्लीज. सो वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट देयर आर सम एक्ट्स. Unfortunately, there is no central act which has given us this recognition, but there are few state acts. Out of that, the first was the Delhi State Physiotherapy Occupational Therapy Council Act. It was given in the 1997. This act defines physiotherapy as the profession which is different from paramedical. So this is an independent council which is not a paramedical council. Maharashtra State OTPT Council Act 2004, it has passed, and in 2008 it came into the existence. This act also covers physiotherapy as a separate profession. Tamil Nadu Physiotherapy Council Act 2010, it was a government order 2010, that also defines physiotherapy as a separate profession. Gujarat Physiotherapy Council Act 2010, it also says physiotherapy is a separate profession. Chhattisgarh, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, recently even the Haryana, all these states, they say that physiotherapy is something different from paramedical. All these governments, all these acts cover physiotherapy as the individual profession. So just try to understand, we have 7 to 8 acts in this country which says physiotherapy is individual profession. Next slide, please. But unfortunately, we have second side of the coin. There are the states in which physiotherapy is a paramedical. Physiotherapy is defined and categorized as a paramedical. The first is Uttar Pradesh, the largest state of the country. Uttar Pradesh State Medical Faculty defines physiotherapy as a paramedical profession. Madhya Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh, all these states, physiotherapy is legally paramedical. So if you are in this state and someone calls you paramedic, you should not get offended, because by law, this is the physiotherapy is paramedical in this profession, in this state. Always say physiotherapy की identity state to state vary होती है. I give this example everywhere. If I board a flight from Mumbai, मैं अगर फ्लाइट में बैठता हूँ, before take off, I am an independent practitioner. The moment I land in this state, immediately I become a paramedic. So my identity of physiotherapy changes from state to state. If you are in West Bengal, you are allied. If you are in all these 3 states, you are paramedic. So our identity differs from state to state. What we are supposed to understand, India is a democratic country where number matters. So at present, 8 acts are there which says physiotherapy is different, which physiotherapy is not included in paramedical act. Next slide, please. There are few state governments which has said, next slide, which has previously categorized physiotherapy as a paramedical, and now they have converted into the independent profession. That was Rajasthan government was one, Uttarakhand was another government which has previously categorized physiotherapy as a paramedic, and now they are transferring, changing them into the individual profession. Next slide, please. So Rajasthan government also with the notification has said that physiotherapy is removed from the paramedical act and they are putting into the separate act. Next slide, please. Now, what we are supposed to understand here, what is my identity in Maharashtra? If I am in Maharashtra, what is my identity? Next slide. Just try to understand, in the state of Maharashtra, physiotherapy profession is controlled and paramedical profession is also controlled. So there are 2 acts which control the paramedical profession in Maharashtra. That is Maharashtra State Board of Nursing and Paramedical Education, Maharashtra Act 23 of 2013. Maharashtra government का जो act है 23 of 2013, this act and Maharashtra Act 6 of 2016, that is Maharashtra Paramedical Council Act. These 2 acts control, govern the paramedical education and practice in the Maharashtra. I am fortunate, I am happy to inform you that physiotherapy is not a part of these 2 acts. एक्ट के एनेक्स्चर में, शेड्यूल्ड में जो प्रोफेशन मेंशन किया है उसमें फिजियोथेरेपी नहीं है. इसका मीनिंग क्या है? फिजियोथेरेपी इज नॉट अ पैरामेडिकल. Physiotherapy is not covered as a paramedical. We are covered by Maharashtra Act number 2nd of 2004, that is Maharashtra State Occupational Therapy Physiotherapy Council Act. Next slide. This is the most important slide, because if someone asks you, you are a paramedic, your answer should be this. You should say that I am not a paramedic in the Maharashtra because of Act 2nd of 2004, because we are controlled, governed by Act 2nd of 2004 and not by Act 23 of 2013 and 6 of 2016. अगर ऐसी टर्मिनोलॉजी आप बोलोगे, सामने वाला what he will do, first he will try to Google it, ये है क्या? Instead of saying that we study anatomy, physiology or medicine, surgery, ortho, we treat the patient, just say this: we are covered by Act 2nd of 2004 and not by 23 of 2013 and 6 of 2016. सामने वाला checkmate, clean bold. No one will ask you what is that. So legally, Maharashtra, we are not paramedic. Next slide, please. What we have to understand when we say this, हमें स्टेट का, सेंटर का, लोकल, नेशनल, ग्लोबल सब रेफरेंसेस देने चाहिए. So we have one reference, that is the 31st स्टैंडिंग कमेटी रिपोर्ट ऑफ पार्लियामेंट राज्यसभा. राज्यसभा में एक रिपोर्ट दिया है, 31st रिपोर्ट, जिसमें they have clearly said physiotherapy is different from paramedical. Next slide, please. So what we are supposed to understand here, what this act says, this report says, I will just read a few lines for you. Clause number 9.46, it says that the fact that physiotherapy education over the years has made a significant advancement and has evolved as a distinct profession seems to be well established. This is done by the considered opinion of Ministry of Law. That means Government of India, Ministry Law Ministry ने क्या बोला है? Law Ministry of Law that physiotherapy profession should not be equated with paramedical profession. ये सुदीप काळे नहीं बोल रहा है, This is the law ministry government of India that physiotherapy profession should not be equated with paramedical. So this is second reference, 31st report of Standing Committee of Health, Rajya Sabha. Clause 9.47 says that physiotherapist having the required experience can give physiotherapy treatment without a referral. So हमें जो बार बार बोला जाता है physiotherapy is a referral based practice. So as per the clause 2I and 31.2, planning and execution of physiotherapy is a sole domain of physiotherapist. And if physiotherapy plan करना and treatment देना, terminate करना, change करना, ये physiotherapist का ही right है. अगर कोई आपको dictate कर रहा है, that means it is against the law and it is punishable offense. Next slide, please. So we have state reference, we have national reference. Now next we'll see another national reference, that is Planning Commission of India. Now it is called as Niti Aayog. Planning Commission of India, in its 11th plan, page number 84-85, they have clearly said that separate council has to be established for physiotherapy and paramedical, because both are not same. So Planning Commission Government of India also says that physiotherapy should not be equated with the paramedical profession. Next slide, please. Now we have seen local, अपने महाराष्ट्र का रेफरेंस देखा, स्टेट के रेफरेंस देखे. We have seen two references from national, that is 31st report and Planning Commission of India. Now we'll have a global reference. So on screen you can see that it is difficult to read because the table is huge. It is WHO document. World Health Organization has done the classification of health workers, and what they did, they classified the different professionals in the healthcare sector. They have given one code to them and described their duties. So what is the meaning of this? As per the WHO has given one code to physiotherapy profession and paramedical profession. I am happy to inform you that ISCO code 2264, that is given to the physiotherapy, and ISCO code 2240 to the paramedical profession. हमारा कोड है 2264, पैरामेडिकल कोड है 2240. इसका मीनिंग क्या है? Both these professions are different. Paramedical is different, physiotherapy is different. So WHO also says that physiotherapy is different than the paramedical. So if tomorrow हमें कोई क्वेश्चन करता है कि physiotherapist paramedical है, we can say that no, we are not paramedical because we are covered under the Act 2nd of 2004, not under the paramedical acts in the Maharashtra. As per the 31st report of Rajya Sabha Standing Committee, then also the Planning Commission and WHO, physiotherapy is not a paramedical. So just try to understand, we are not a paramedical in our country, and now the central government is coming with a new council, that is Allied and Health Council. In that we are in the health category, not allied. So we are a healthcare profession. Now next and most important, FAQ number 2. Next slide, please. Physios are doctors or not? Physiotherapists can use doctor or not? The biggest question, biggest problem of physiotherapy profession. I think physiotherapist of India thinks that this is the only problem in our profession. Other than that, there are no problems in the physiotherapy. हमें पूछा जाता है physiotherapist doctor क्यों लगाते? Again we try to answer. We study orthosurgery, we study medicine. The person said, oh, what is the big difference? The technician also studies the same things. Then we say we treat the patient. The person जिसको problem है, that says the radiotherapist also says that things that he treats the patient. So we should not give academic or emotional answers. We should give the legal answers. So we'll try to check whether there is a legal support to this. Doctor use karna hai, to be or not to be. That is the only question. So before this, I will just share my experience, which I share everywhere. I was in the third year BPTH. My batchmate was having the Pulsar bike. At that time, Pulsar बहुत latest था, limited version था. My batchmate purchased the Pulsar, and that was the only Pulsar in the entire campus. Medical, dental, physiotherapy, and किसी भी के पास नहीं था. Only the physiotherapist was having that. हमें मालूम नहीं होता है. What he did, उसने एक रेड क्रॉस प्लस का सिंबल नंबर प्लेट के पीछे डाल दिया. एंड द बाइक यूज्ड टू रोम थ्रू आउट द कैंपस. एक दिन एक जूनियर रेसिडेंट ने मेडिसिन के पूछ लिया कि who has given you this right to put the red plus red symbol? That is our domain. Only a medical practitioner, registered medical practitioner can use this plus symbol. फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट क्यों यूज कर रहा है, निकाल दो, और एल्स आई विल कंप्लेन टू द एचओडी. वो टाइम पे एग्जाम भी रहता था एमयूएचएस में, प्रैक्टिकल मेडिसिन का पास होना है और जूनियर रेसिडेंट केस अलॉट करते, तो वी थॉट टू रिमूव इट, तो निकाल दिया. गाड़ी के नंबर प्लेट पे प्लस डाला था फिजियोथेरेपी स्टूडेंट ने, इसलिए उसको ऑब्जेक्शन था. आफ्टर फ्यू इयर्स आई केम टू नो इन द पेपर, फ्रंट पेज पे टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया के, व्हेन आई वाज डूइंग माय पीजी, मैंने रीड किया कि द पर्सन हु हैज आस्क्ड द क्वेश्चन टू अस टू रिमूव द प्लस सिंबल, उसको भी वो राइट नहीं था. रेड क्रॉस सोसाइटी हैज given the legal notice to all the practitioners, medical practitioner of India, to remove the plus symbol because that is their domain. So जिसने मुझे पूछा था कि फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट को किसने राइट दिया है डॉक्टर का सिंबल यूज करने का, उसको भी राइट नहीं था. So point here is same thing is happening with the DR prefix. In the law, in the legal language, DR prefix, doctor prefix is no man's land. There is no law which in the country which says किस किसने डॉक्टर यूज करना चाहिए. There is only one notification by UGC which says PhD and onwards can use the doctor. तो ये डॉक्टर आया कहां से? हम जब देखते फाइनल ईयर का डिग्री, जब पास होने के बाद जो डिग्री मिलता है उसके ऊपर डॉक्टर नहीं होता है. But when you get registered with the council, council gives the certificate stating doctor. तो मुझे ये लगा कि काउंसिल के पास राइट्स होगा कि काउंसिल, all the councils are doing that. So I read the Medical Council Act, MCI, MMC, Maharashtra Medical Council. Then I read Dental Council, MSDC, Ayush, CCIM, MCIM, सब एक्ट मैंने रीड किया. किसी भी एक्ट में कहीं भी ऐसे नहीं लिखा था कि द प्रैक्टिशनर ऑफ दिस फैकल्टी शुड यूज डॉक्टर. आई रिपीट, मेडिकल काउंसिल एक्ट, डेंटल काउंसिल, किसी के भी एक्ट में नहीं है कि दिस पर्सन शुड यूज डॉक्टर. तो ये डॉक्टर आया कहां से? तो डिस्कशन के बाद ये पता चला कि द काउंसिल गिव्स सर्टिफिकेट जिसके ऊपर डॉक्टर होता है. तो आई चेक द रूल्स ऑफ द काउंसिल, गैजेट में जो पब्लिश हुआ है. तो महाराष्ट्र मेडिकल काउंसिल, महाराष्ट्र डेंटल काउंसिल का जो एक फॉर्मेट है सर्टिफिकेट का, विच इज पब्लिश इन द गैजेट, उसके सामने डॉक्टर लिखा है. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट ऑल द काउंसिल्स आर गिविंग द डॉक्टर टू देयर रजिस्टर्ड प्रैक्टिशनर. उनके एक्ट में, किसी के एक्ट में नहीं है, बट सिर्फ सर्टिफिकेट का फॉर्मेट पब्लिश है गैजेट में. ऑन दैट बेसिस दे आर पुटिंग डॉक्टर इन फ्रंट ऑफ दिस. महाराष्ट्र मेडिकल काउंसिल यही करता है, महाराष्ट्र डेंटल काउंसिल यही करता है. एंड आई एम हैप्पी टू इन्फॉर्म यू दैट same format is there which is published in the Gazette of Maharashtra government for OT and PT council. So Maharashtra Medical Council जिस कैपेसिटी में डॉक्टर यूज करता है, सेम कैपेसिटी में डेंटल काउंसिल करता है, महाराष्ट्र डेंटल काउंसिल. सेम प्रोविजंस ऑफ रूल्स ऑफ काउंसिल महाराष्ट्र स्टेट OTPT council gives the certificate which is published in the Gazette of Maharashtra. Next slide please. So your council registration is the legal document for the doctor. The certificate is issued as per the provisions of rules, that is Act 2nd of 2004, Rules 83(1) of 2006, that is called as 2006 rules. ये फॉर्मेट है जो गैजेट में पब्लिश हुआ है, and same format is there for MMC, same format is there for Maharashtra Dental Council. So simple है, Maharashtra State OT and PT Council allows its practitioners, registered practitioners, to use doctor on the similar backgrounds of MMC and MSDC. So किसी के एक्ट में नहीं है ये, and on that basis, so if someone asks you a question, physiotherapist doctor क्यों यूज कर रहा है महाराष्ट्र में, tell them as per the Act 2nd of 2004, 83(1), Rules 2006. If they have a problem, contact to the council and the government. This is legal answer to this. Now, what we are supposed to, next slide please. There was debate, and one of the Under Secretary of Law Ministry, Government of Maharashtra, has forwarded me this document. और जब मुझे पता चला बहुत सरप्राइज हुआ. That person said, अरे सुदीप, just check your email, that is a good thing for you. मैंने ओपन करके देखा, this was Black's Law Dictionary. A reference was given. Black's Law Dictionary क्या है? It is a dictionary of legal terms. जैसे हमारा ऑक्सफोर्ड डिक्शनरी है, सेम ये लॉ का डिक्शनरी, and this is used as a reference in all the courts of country, all the courts of whatever may be the country, entire globe, this is used as a reference. So ये लॉ का बाइबल है in short. इसमें क्या लिखा है? What is the definition of doctor in the Black's Law Dictionary? As per this dictionary, a lawyer is called as doctor. I repeat, a lawyer is called as doctor. इतना मुझे सरप्राइजिंग था, यानी मैं काउंसिल में हूं, आई एम नॉट अ डॉक्टर, बट मेरे काउंसिल में जो वकील है वो वकील डॉक्टर है. सो दैट वाज सरप्राइजिंग. मोस्ट ऑफ द यूरोपियन कंट्रीज advocate, lawyer is called as doctor as per the Black's Law Dictionary. So doctor is not anyone's domain. It is as per law, any person who is having highest degree is entitled to called as a doctor. So this is also one document. As per that, lawyer is called as doctor. Now next slide. ये क्या होता है, बीच में फेसबुक, व्हाट्सएप, इसके ऊपर एक मैसेज आता है. Someone from the Kerala has taken forwarded this anti-quackery committee of some association, medical association, saying that physiotherapists should not use doctor, a white note on physiotherapist. After getting to that, मुझे क्वेश्चन आया कि that association जो है उसको सच्ची में राइट है to form rules regulations in relation to the physiotherapy. So I put a RTI somewhere in the 2013. Total 18-19 questions were there. बहुत सोच के मैंने क्वेश्चंस बनाए. क्वेश्चंस क्या थे? Does this Maharashtra State, Maharashtra Medical Council or MCI has the rights to dictate the terms to physiotherapist? Maharashtra Medical Council, MCI को कुछ rights है to make the rules regulation for physiotherapy. Maharashtra MMC and MCI has the rights to govern, pass the rules regulation and dictate the physiotherapy, about the physiotherapy. ऐसे करके मैंने 17-18 क्वेश्चन पूछे थे. इफ यस, अंडर विच प्रोविजन ऑफ लॉ? अगर है तो मुझे वो लॉ दिखाओ और उसका प्रोविजन दिखाओ. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. सो two nights previous, yes. So 2 nights I was thinking on this 18-19 questions. इतना सोच के क्वेश्चन लिखा. आंसर मुझे क्या मिला? Only one word, no. No, no, no. क्वेश्चन क्या था? MMC, MCI को कुछ राइट्स है to make a rules regulation in relation to the physiotherapy? No. They have the power to dictate the term to physiotherapy? No. They have the powers to put the etiquettes to the physiotherapist? No. अगर महाराष्ट्र मेडिकल काउंसिल, महाराष्ट्र एमसीआई को खुद को ही पावर नहीं है फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट को डिक्टेट करने के लिए, तो इन विच कैपेसिटी द मेडिकल एसोसिएशंस आर गेटिंग दिस? सो जो हमें व्हाट्सएप पे फॉरवर्ड किया जाता है कि पर्टिकुलर एसोसिएशन स्टेटमेंट ऑन फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट यूजिंग डॉक्टर, it has no legal validity because that associations are formed to regulate, that councils are formed to regulate that profession. Physiotherapist को dictate करने का power other than Maharashtra State OTPT Council किसी को नहीं है in this state. Next slide please. बीच में क्या हुआ था? Next slide. Previous. So, बीच में what happened in Mumbai? There was one hospital which has said that physio, उन्होंने एक सर्कुलर निकाला, कोई नया सुपरिटेंडेंट ज्वाइन किया होगा, उसने वो सर्कुलर निकाला, मुझे उन लोगों ने कंप्लेन की. सर्कुलर क्या था? The physiotherapist should not wear the full sleeve apron. The comma, उसके आगे का स्टेटमेंट बहुत डेंजरस था. The color of apron should be other than white. स्टेटमेंट क्या है? Physiotherapist should not use full sleeve apron, comma, the color of apron should be other than white. क्या मीनिंग है इसका? What do you want to say? Fit us with some other people. मुझे कुछ ये नहीं करना है उसके लिए, but just try to understand. Previous slide please. So this is RTI which is put by Dr. Sarkar from West Bengal. MCI को एक पूछा था whether the MCI has this RTI has a right to dictate etiquettes and professionalism to physiotherapist. Answer क्या दिया MCI ने? As for this, MCI is not the governing authority for regulating standards of professional conduct, etiquette, ethical domain of physiotherapy practice in India. That means MCI को किसी को भी राइट्स नहीं है कि फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट ने क्या पहनना चाहिए, क्या नहीं पहनना चाहिए. दैट कम्स इनटू द एटिकेट. सो किसी भी अथॉरिटी को ये राइट नहीं है कि फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट ने हाफ स्लीव पहनना चाहिए, फुल स्लीव पहनना चाहिए एप्रन, और स्लीवलेस एप्रन पहनना चाहिए. Nobody has that power. That power is only with Maharashtra State OTPT Council, and we are currently working on that. And even if you want, we can, I will assure you that we can even sanction sleeveless aprons, because it is not the MCI, not the medical association, it is the Maharashtra State OTPT Council which has the right to decide the etiquettes. Physiotherapist ने क्या पहनना चाहिए, नहीं पहनना चाहिए, that comes into our power, not in your power. So जो ऐसे चीजें बोलते, we have replied to them that this is not your right, this is our right, and they have to take that circular back. So these are the issues which are taking place in the physiotherapist. बहुत बार फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट को ये पूछा जाता है कि फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट पैरामेडिकल है. We should know we are not paramedical because of so many things. फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट डॉक्टर यूज कर सकता है, नहीं कर सकता है? कर सकता है because of these things. What is the scope of physiotherapist? जो मैं बोलता हूँ वही करना है, नहीं तो फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट ने कुछ नहीं करना है. See, I was in PG, I was working in one hospital. वहां के एक एचओडी से रेफरेंस आया था SWD for little finger. अगर ऐसा प्रिस्क्रिप्शन आता है तो you expect physiotherapist to follow. So that is not your right. We will discuss the case with you, but planning and execution of treatment, changing the treatment and stopping the treatment is a sole domain of physiotherapy. This topic is a huge topic, but what we try to understand here today is the few things about the legal aspect. Next slide, please. This was a statement given by Sardar Vallabh Patel when India got independence, and he said that at that time he said, we are at a momentous stage in this history of India by common endeavor we can raise the country to greatness. जब इंडिया इंडिपेंडेंट हुआ था तब का स्टेटमेंट था कि now we have to take a effort to raise the standard of our country. This is applicable to physiotherapy also. Now we are at the stage that we all have to take a collective effort. Forget about the politics. People will play the politics, but we should come together to raise the standard of this profession, to make it a great profession. Next slide, please. Last slide. This session, we try to keep it simple and to the point so that people will understand. Because if you speak on the law is too boring. इतना boring ना कि public भाग जाएगा. So I try to restrict with 3 issues. One is scope of practice. Second one is the FAQ, whether physiotherapy is paramedical or not. And third one, physiotherapist doctor use कर सकता है या नहीं कर सकता है. There are so many things in relation with the legal practice, legalities of the practice. आज के सेशन में अगर आपको कुछ भी याद नहीं आ रहा, सुदीप काळे ने क्या बोला है, only one thing you should not forget, that is Act 2nd of 2004. That act has given us a great power in economic practice. I am again thankful to all the people who are listening to this talk and MIT College, Dr. Pallavi, Dr. Gaurav, and all the staff for giving me an opportunity to interact on this topic. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Hello, sir. Good morning, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir, for your such a wonderful presentation, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, can you please throw some light on physiotherapy practice in this COVID pandemic situation, sir? Like private visits, home visits, or running clinics in this pandemic situation, sir. Sir,
see, as per the government directives, we have to start the clinic. We have to give the services to the people. We have to take the care.
Okay.
First thing is that entry point, make an entry point to your clinic or hospital. जहाँ पे आते ही सबसे पहले thermal scanning होगा. If you have the pulse oximeter, उसका भी scanning होगा. If the person is having fever, send them back. Do not give the treatment to them. Ask them to go to the fever clinic. You have to take the precaution in the clinic, maintain the register of the patient data, register of sanitization,
yes, sir,
and use the PPE. Take additional care of electrodes, electrotherapy modality, because that is directly in contact with patient. Sterilize or sanitize them after every treatment, including the cables and the machine. Here you are supposed to give the treatment. Make the compulsory to the patient that they should wear the mask. They should have Arogya Setu application. There is a detailed video of this on my Facebook Live. You can visit that. All the legalities and what precautions you have taken. That is mentioned in that.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, can you put light on Clinical Establishment Act?
Clinical Establishment Act is an act by which clinical practice is clinics, they are controlled. Whether it is a private clinic, hospital, or whatever may be the clinical setup, that is called as clinical practice, clinical setup. So by this, we have to register under the Clinical Establishment Act. 2010, central government has passed this Clinical Establishment Act, but government of Maharashtra has rejected that act, stating that we will form our own act. So Maharashtra Clinical Establishment Act will come in a few years in the state. At present, there is a Bombay Nursing Act, which is a Clinical Establishment Act of Maharashtra that came much before of our independence. But as a physiotherapist, it is not mandatory to register under the Bombay Nursing Act, because for Bombay Nursing Act, a clinic having more than one IPD bed, it is mandatory to register. So physiotherapy clinic does not come under the clinical establishment, that is Bombay Nursing Act. So there is no need to register the clinic under the Bombay Nursing Act. Yes, sir.
Has given feedback regarding the standing. Have MSOTPT Council has given feedback regarding the standing committee report?
Yes, we have presented that to the Rajya Sabha. Myself and Dr. Sandeep Bhagwat, Vice President, we have presented to the this standing committee, and we have requested to formulate the council on the basis of Maharashtra State OTPT Council. And the government has that standing committee has given recommendation that under Allied Health Council there has to be a separate physiotherapy council and separate occupational therapy council, and that report is submitted to the cabinet. Cabinet has accepted it. So possibility is that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah. If somebody wants to ask any question, then they can ask or put it in chat box. Okay, so sir, thank you for your presentation, for such a wonderful presentation, and we are enlightened by your this seminar presentations, and we have provided link for feedback for today's
Yes,
webinar
please.
in the chat box. Yeah, we have provided link, and now we are ending this session. So we MIP COPT Latur hereby acknowledge our sincere thanks to Dr. Sudeep for sparing valuable time and updating us with current legal aspect in physiotherapy practice. We are highly obliged to receive the overwhelming response for registration of this webinar, and we express our sincere thanks to all participants for today's webinar. Physios who are unable to participate in this webinar, we will be sharing you this on YouTube platform. We would appreciate to receive your valuable feedback for professional development. Once again, I extend my greetings to all. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sudeep sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. This is little different topic and it is boring too, but this is most important thing. Thank you, MIP.
No, sir, this is important topic, sir. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Very important topic. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye, sir. Bye. Bye. Bye, sir. Thank you.